Russian troops continue to advance near Avdiivka before 20 minutes, according to reports by Ukrainian General Staff, while Kiev forces have repelled attacks on the northeast, west and southwest of Avdiivka over past 24 hours. Last day, Russia launched airstrikes to support ground operations aimed at besieging the city on the outskirts of Donetsk. The Institute for War Studies, a U.S. think tank, assessed that Russian troops were probably trying to cut through the supply lines of Ukraine that had gone to Avdiivka isolate the city. However, Ukrainian defenders continue to maintain their positions and repel 23 Russian attacks. According to a more detailed report from Euromaiden, Russian units launched infantry strikes near the settlements of Stepove, Pervomaiske and Novokalynove to close important access routes Avdiivka. So far, there has been no progress in these attacks. Ukrainian troops still control the main highways leading into the city. Updated at 15.50 CET 53 minutes ago. 15.07 CET Poland blockade due to about 2,100 vehicles could not enter Ukraine. The traffic flow at Ukraine's largest cargo crossing point. It continues to be slowed by Polish truck drivers who protest the liberalization of EU transport rules for Ukrainian trucks. According to an update by the Kiev Independence Ukrainian Infrastructure Ministry, as of today, about 2,100 vehicles cannot enter Ukraine. The traffic flow at the Dorohusk-Yahodyn crossing is usually 680 trucks per day. The ministry says this number has now dropped to a few dozen every 24 hours. Protesters began to close 3 border crossing points on November 6, complaining that a large number of Ukrainian drivers entering Poland were disrupting local businesses by transporting goods from Poland to other countries. While protesting truckers say the blockade will only be available for non-essential goods. Ukrinform said on November 20 that trucks carrying humanitarian aid, fuel and other essential goods have been waiting at the border for days. On the 16th of November, the EU warned Poland that it must take action to stop the border blockade. Protest updated at 15.47 CET Shaun Walker. Oleksandr Kamyshin, who was tasked with reviving Ukraine's domestic arms industry. 214.13 CET, has a dream of his country's future. In Kiev, Shaun Walker believes that even when the war with Russia ends, Ukraine should focus on arms production, transforming itself into an arsenal of free worlds and providing weapons for export, defense over the next decades. The largest industry in Ukraine. After the war, this should be our basic export product, said an interview recently at his office in an unmarked building central Kiev. Kamyshin started the war as the head of Ukraine's state railway network. In March, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy appointed him Minister of Strategic Industries. Prior to the large-scale invasion last February, Ukraine's arms industry was a dark sector full of scandals and questionable deals. And despite years of low-gra